Canadians will soon have to register with the United States if they plan on staying for more than 30 days. That's according to the Department of Homeland Security. The new rule is another blow as tariffs threaten Canadian commerce and business. Alec Lasham tells us how some of those impacts are already being felt in the North Country.
Now that tariffs are in effect, local officials and businesses in the North Country are speaking out about how the tax on goods could impact the area's long-standing relationship with Canada.
You're talking a whole row, of Canadian goods.
Scott Height says his business is finally getting Canadian customer traffic back after a roughly 20% dip during the pandemic.
Our price difference with the exchange rate, they find it more convenient, more product, more different labels, and so they come and they can buy stuff in the States.
But like business across the North Country, Height is now potentially facing a loss of Canadian customers and higher prices due to tariffs on Canadian imports.
Black Label, which is a Canadian product, the liter sells here for $15. 25% more brings the price up to like $18.75. So that's a big difference.
The North Country Chamber of Commerce says on average, Canadians spend around $500 million a year in Clinton County. However, data from Statistics Canada shows vehicle return trips back to Canada were down nearly 23% in February, suggesting impacts are already being felt.
I don't notice it yet, although I say that, and I just did projections last night, and we are down 13% from last year.
A few miles north in Plattsburgh, the airport hasn't reported any major dip in air travelers. But local leaders are looking at ways for Canadian businesses to operate on what are known as foreign trade zones.
What that offers is the ability to designate sites that are either warehousing or producing materials that are free from certain duties and tariffs.
Molly Ryan is with the Clinton County Industrial Development Agency. She says two major foreign trade zones in the county are in Champlain and at the former Plattsburgh Air Force Base. She says there's another 2,000 acres that can be used across the county for Canadian businesses to potentially avoid some or all tariffs. Reporting in Peru, Alec Lasham, Channel 3 News.